Hello. Happy Saturday, everybody. Welcome to Now That's Disney's Disney Night Live. What's going on?
Bonjour, je m'appelle Alain.
Hello, Alan and Donald. How's it going, guys?
Sorry, I still got a little jet lag just coming back from Disneyland Paris.
Paris. It's Paris, please.
Yes,
Okay.
Disneyland Paris.
I don't know what I like worse, him rubbing it in that he's going to Disneyland Paris or him eating Gideon's on the show.
Oh, true. Yeah. Well, he does it. He does it well. Whatever it is, he does it well.
I will just give the two downfalls of Disneyland Paris.
No.
Yes, I will give you. I'm just going to leave you with these two downfalls, and that's it. Okay. Number one, there's no Gideon's.
And no. Okay, sorry.
No. And number two, there are no churros in Disneyland Paris.
Oh wow. Maybe because they know better.
Yeah. It was oh man, it was other than that, it was a dream come true. It was beautiful. The castle's gorgeous.
What's going on, RJ?
I had three of my best friends with me, and it was a phenomenal time. So.
No, you didn't because we weren't there. So no, sorry.
I don't remember getting invited.
Yeah, I don't remember being the best friend at this shindig in Paris. I didn't have on a beret with a beignet and a crepe.
The beignets are Mickey shaped.
Oh, look how we got out of this.
Yeah.
So,
I have a picture of me eating one, so I'll have to send that next time.
Yeah, please.
Yes.
So those of you who do not know, Professor Allen was just over in the UK doing some work and play and then headed over to Disneyland Paris. So he's back fresh off his, a couple days you've been home, right?
I got home on the 4th. So
okay.
For a few days. Yeah.
Yeah. So you've had a chance to catch up, sleep, and do
kind of.
everything.
I've slept. Right. My body is finally catching up. Coming back was a little difficult. I'd be laying in bed and then I'd be feeling like I should be laying in bed and I'm like, oh no, it's morning time.
Right. Yeah. It's got to throw you off, I'm sure.
Yeah, I did have a bit of jet lag coming back, but worth it.
Well, we're happy to see you here. Yeah, I mean, we got Donald, and he's blinking in the background. He looks fantastic for our Christmas in July show. And Alan, you've got on a Christmas sweater. I'm just wearing a good old, Star Wars shirt because over the 4th of July break, there was Star Wars being played on repeat, which I watched a lot with our new kitten, Baloo. And
I saw the pictures, adorable.
He is. He's a new part of our family. So RJ also said, don't worry, Dave. His invite got lost as well. So, yeah, I know, RJ. It's awful.
You know what, RJ?
RJ smells?
No. I may have used some services of RJ's for this trip. So RJ could have, just booked himself with me. And
oh yeah.
I'm just saying. He
Mr. Travel Agent RJ helped out Professor Allen.
He did.
I love it. That's awesome. Hi, Teresa. How are you? I want to say hello to everybody that's tuning in tonight on our Saturday, July 8th, Christmas in July Disney special. We are live. Please share us out if you don't mind. We would really appreciate that. That's Disney's Disney Night Live. The group is on all social media platforms, and the show is streaming live to you right now all over the place. We are streaming everywhere. RJ says, oh, now I'm a bad friend and I should have showed up. Look at him. See? Oh, this is sad. It's getting really sad. None of us were invited. Don, I didn't get an invite. I don't know about you. Don says no. Don is saying no. Hey, what's up? We have a fun show for you tonight, though. We wanted to do maybe a little Disney Christmas stuff, right? A couple of weeks ago, I guess, Disney said, hey, here's a bunch of Christmas announcements. And they did a halfway to the holidays thing as well. And there was all special treats. But, I mean, since that's passed, I'm not going to go over the halfway to the holiday stuff. Just know that there were some special treats for that. But we're going to talk about all the stuff that Disney announced for the upcoming Christmas holiday season at Disney World and Disneyland, and some shows, excuse me, merchandise and treats. But first, I do want to. Oh my gosh, I'm in. We need to do a Disney. A Disney cruise with all of us. That'd be great.
Yeah, I'm in.
So I want to take down our banners that again are telling you to please share us out. We are live. I am all screwed up tonight, man. Everything was planned out. Came down here on time. And then I couldn't get my earbuds going, and then I couldn't get the PowerPoint presentation going that I created for this. So I'm sorry. I am a little all, I guess.
Dang it, Dave. No, I'm just kidding.
What can you say? But let's talk about our sponsor real quick, D Magic World, dmagicworld.com. I posted the other day, and now that's Disney because I was listening to them at work on Thursday, and I said to folks, I said, hey, what do you want to hear? I can request it, or you can request it yourselves. Because that's the greatest part about D Magic World to me is other than the 24/7 streaming Disney music magic, you can go on there and request what you want to hear. And what was even cooler was on Friday, I worked from home and I had D Magic World going, and Tapestry of Nations came on. I was so excited. That's one of my favorites. But while I was at work on Thursday, Don, one of our solo shows, just you and I, Don, came on. Thursday 2 p.m. because you could hear our shows Thursday and Sundays at 2 p.m. and it was just Don and I, man, running the show, sounding good, talking about like beat the heat, attractions, and spots to go and places to chill out. That was Don's idea for a show. So D Magic World, I mean, phenomenal streaming music platform for Disney music, parks, and movies. Please check them out. They are awesome. I say that every Saturday night. Please go check them out. So yeah, that was pretty cool to hear Don and myself.
I tell you what, I am ready for Christmas. The heat index for the last week has been in the high 90s into the hundreds. And so I am just so ready for Christmas.
Ready, huh?
Yep, I want to walk down Main Street, USA, and get Snope in my hair.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, what little hair I have left.
I got my coworker gave me a really kind of neat early Christmas gift, if you want to call it that.
Early, wow.
Yeah, she was going through some of her old stuff and found her Donald Duck from when she was a child and gave it to me.
No way. How cute is that?
The actual tag itself says Walt Disney World.
Hey, Cornell. That is.
But yeah.
How old is that? Well, I mean, I don't want to give away her age, but how old is the Donald?
Well, so I was Googling and doing a little research, and it was from the early 70s. This version of Donald was made from the late 60s to the early 70s, and we think this is from the early 70s.
Wow. Hello, Colorette. Unicornio.
So I'm going to try to clean it up and restore it a little bit and see how he turns out. I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm not ready for Christmas or fall summer. Just got started in Jersey. Bring on the heat. So remember, Kim's a teacher, and we don't talk about summer ending in this house at all.
Yeah.
Donald. So Donald's ready for Christmas and wintertime and cooler weather in Florida. And Kim says, no. Yeah. So
I'm ready for cooler weather in Florida too, so I can go back.
I'm ready for any kind of weather in Florida. I'm not going to complain. Just send me there. You know, just get me there. Summer just started, Kim is saying. Yeah, well, summer just started for you.
Well, you Jerseyans though, you guys go to school later.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they got
just started your summer.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just want to remind everyone.
Tell me.
In 2 weeks, I may be doing the show from the Grand Floridian.
Excuse me.
Well, in 2 weeks, actually, is Kim's birthday. Yeah, that we're not gonna. we're probably not going to do a show that is Kim's birthday, the 22nd. But Don, if you want to go live for the Grand Floridian, we can definitely set that up. I don't know how much time I will have that night because, again, we will be celebrating Kimberly's birthday.
Is she finally 21?
Again. Yeah. She's legal already. Yeah.
I didn't say again.
I didn't.
Kim, it wasn't me, Kim.
It wasn't me.
We're just gonna have to start calling Skim that old school ma.
Yeah.
From the school mas from the old westerns.
I didn't. Alan's like, it wasn't me. Just know it wasn't me. Let me bring up
Kim.
Oh God, I love her too. This is our Now That's Disney's Disney Night Live, Disney Christmas in July. And I went through all of the Disney announcements that they made regarding, there we go, the new Christmas stuff. And so the biggest thing I think came out about Disney's, holiday announcements was the Jollywood Nights, right, at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
I'm going to go on a limb here and I'm going to say this is the first time that Hollywood Studios will be having a Christmas type celebration other than the Osborne lights and stuff. But they said that it's a holiday vibe like you've never felt before. Sights of sparkling decor, sounds of modern beats over classic holiday songs, taste of craft cocktails. I like that. And decadent dishes. So they're calling this Disney Jollywood Nights, a new separately ticketed event from 8:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m., so 4 hours on 10 select nights. Only 10 select nights, too, which I kind of like. I don't know about you guys. Don't play it out, right? 10 nights, and those are in November and December, as you can see here on the screen, November 11th, 18th, 20th, 27th, 29th, December 4th, 6th, 16th, 18th, and 20th. It's a limited capacity holiday event where guests of select Walt Disney World resorts, Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin hotels and Shades of Green, which is awesome. They included them, can buy tickets starting June 29th. And those ticket prices are going to range from $159 to $179 per person. Party dates are, and I just gave those. What do you guys think about this?
So I'm really excited. Don, what do you think?
I was excited, and I was like,
Definitely.
okay, maybe it'll be a lesser ticket value than the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. But I noticed the dates do not overlap at all.
Right. Yeah.
So I was like, well, maybe it will reduce the crowd in the Very Merry Christmas Party, but they do not. The dates don't overlap. You got the 11th, 18th, 27th, 29th, 20th.
Mm-hmm. And December as well. But I that's like one of those things though, Don. Do you want to hope that more people go to Jollywood Nights so that if you're doing the Mickey's, Very Merry, that there's not as many people, or do you want to have the ability to experience both when you feel like it and not have them on the same night? So I think it's going to depend on the person, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead, Don. Sorry.
I was going to say the person. You still would be able to, like in 1 week, be able to do both, but
yeah, right.
It's not going to lessen the last time Marie and I went to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, and that was pre-COVID. It was crowded. I mean, it was, when they said limited capacity, I was like, no, this is not limited capacity. This is packed.
Right. Yeah. Go ahead, Alan.
So I think I'm going to try to do the first night. So Marcos is going down to Orlando. There's a music fest that weekend. And I think I'm just going to go hang out at the parks because I don't want to go to the music fest. So it happens to be that November 11th I should actually go book my ticket before they sell out.
Definitely.
So I'm
Yeah.
excited. I did the Jingle Bell Jingle Bam dessert party before COVID, pre-COVID, and I had a great time. It was really cool. Jingle Bell Jingle Bam is one of my favorite Christmas. I love Prep and Landing, so it's cute. It's fun.
Definitely.
I'm
Yeah.
more excited. This seems like it's more intense in the same thing. Um, I wish it came with all those desserts still, but no.
Well, right. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, so this, and let me just share this out one more time to the group, and then we'll get on with it. There we go. All right. So this says you're going to be welcome to Disney Jollywood Nights with a DJ spinning a mix of holiday tunes. Commissary Lane's going to come to life with a lively Latin street fair, which sounds terrific to me. Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy are going to be very special guests at Theater of Stars, and their friends. What's this? Hyperion Theater is going to host a spirited sing-along. That's really cool. Encounter glitz and glamour galore in a 2 limited capacity entertainment experiences. A jazz lounge at Hollywood Brown Derby, really cool. And otherworldly soiree at the Hollywood Tower Hotel Courtyard. So this sounds like pretty neat, like almost like what Universal does with like pop-up things like at Hollywood Horror Nights,
Yeah.
like small little spots in Hollywood studios that are going to be do specific stuff. It says you could wrap up the night and enjoy the return of festive favorite Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam. Santa-sized nighttime spectacular is jam-packed with music, fireworks, special effects, dazzling state-of-the-art projections. There's going to be photo opportunities throughout the night. You can pose with your friends for holiday magic shots. I'm just going over the highlights here. You're going to be able to meet Mickey and Minnie and the rest of the iconic gang in the animation courtyard. On a hot set. Let's see. Powerline Max, Phineas and Ferb at Echo Lake, Shrek a Pose with Edna Mode, chill with one of her super friends at Pixar Place. Enjoy after hours access to some of your favorite rides as well. Those are going to include Slinky Dog Dash, Rock and Roller Coaster, starring Aerosmith, of course. Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, Star Wars Rise is going to be there, so that's really cool. And Rise is going to use a virtual queue during this. And then they have some themed treats. So this Christmas tree cookie looks delish. And then here is this is like a crispy chicken thingamabobber over funnel cake. Yum. And some delicious drinkers here. So all those look pretty well. So the description, the description for the drinks were not in the details, but they all look good. And
that's it. I'm going right now to buy my ticket.
Yeah, I definitely think you should. Then they also announced that Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is coming back, of course. I mean, the world would go crazy if they didn't, right, Don?
Oh, side note, real quick.
I mean, there would be the pitchforks and the torches would be out.
Yeah, right. Go ahead, Alan.
But
I was going to say, side note, real quick. As I put the ticket in my cart, if you are a pass holder, it gives you a $10 discount.
$10 or 10%? $10?
$10.
$10. Nice.
It was
Jody.
$159 originally for the first night, and now that I put it in my cart with a pass holder, it's $149.
Oh wow, nice! It's good that you put it in the cart now. So Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party on 25 select nights, which are November 9th through December 22nd. This separately ticketed event is going to be welcome guests to celebrate the most wonderful time of the year at Magic Kingdom. Holiday magic is unwrapped with the return of festive favorites like the Christmas Extravaganza stage, Mickey's Merriest Celebration, the Sparkling Spectacular, Minnie's Wonderful Christmas Time Fireworks, and the Merry Must-See Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time Parade. If you guys had a chance to do one or the other, what would you do? The Jollywood or the Very Merry?
So this may be an unpopular opinion, but Jollywood, because Very Merry is not my favorite party at all. I love
I would.
Christmas. Christmas is my favorite season of the year. I have a friend who's a Halloween person, and I let her do the Halloween thing, and I'm the Christmas thing, and
Yeah.
that's how we mesh. But Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is in my opinion, is far better than Very Merry. So I'm excited to experience Jollywood for the
Yeah,
first time.
I'm feeling you
And
on that one. How about you, Don?
and well, I'm on Team Hollywood Studios for
Yeah.
Christmas, so I
Yeah,
would.
me
Oh, I
too.
see that. Yep, right there.
Yeah.
Nope, that one. Nope, that one.
No,
Yeah.
That one.
yeah,
Yeah.
there it is.
I always thought that Hollywood Studios was the best decorated, um, park out of the
Yeah,
four.
definitely.
Um, and you know, I just think it's old timey. It's retro. I love the sounds.
Right.
Um,
Yeah. Kim?
unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to
Mhm.
make any of the parties this year.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Oh.
Oh,
we maybe there's a chance we'll go to the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party on the 8th. Maybe.
okay. Well, this says that for the very Merry Christmas party, guests can also look forward to enjoying some of their favorite classic and thrill attractions, including Tron. It's going to be open. Run presented by Enterprise, which is going to be virtual queue during the event. Tickets for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party are limited and can be purchased online beginning July 6th. So that date's already passed. They're going to be priced between $159 to $199 per person. So the Jollywood Nights is less expensive. And these dates are select dates in November and December, with the last date in December being the 22nd of December. So, yeah. Cornell says he can't wait for Christmas here either. It is winter on my side now, and it is not as magical as Narnia, unfortunately.
So, funny side note: when I went to go study in Europe, is which Dave said I was going there.
Yeah, little
I
work,
studied-
little play, right?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I studied C.S. Lewis, who was the author of the Narnia series and everything. So I got to see where he lived and his gravesite and everything. It was very cool.
Yeah.
I got to see the alleged wardrobe that the Lion Witch in the Wardrobe is based on.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I enjoyed that
Allegedly.
movie a lot. Yeah. That was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Who says, Jody says, I'm going to the Halloween party in September. Oh, very cool. Nice. People get excited about these Christmas and Halloween announcements when Disney makes them. They get like really crazy about them. So, and again, I took all of this from the Disney parks and Disney sites. So this is nothing that we're creating, new here. But the delight and joyous holiday entertainment, it says, for the first time in forever, guests are going to be able to join Elsa, Anna, Olaf, Kristoff, and the Snow Geese in front of Cinderella Castle at Magic Kingdom for Frozen Holiday Surprise, a brand new Frozen-inspired entertainment experience that's going to illuminate the castle in a whole new way. This delightful new offering is going to be able to be seen during regular park hours. That's cool. And during Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. So even if you're a regular park goer, you'll be able to see this. Stay tuned to Disney Parks blog for more details on this exciting holiday edition. Disney Parks blog rocks, by the way. They always have great stuff on there. I mean, that's where I source most of the information that I share in our Now That's Disney group, as well as like when I make something like this presentation. They really have a lot of great stuff on there. Jody Rice says she loves C.S. Lewis. And Kim says, are we having an Alan trip report next week? I want to hear all about it. Yeah, we should. Well, we don't know what Alan's doing. He's always so busy, this guy. We're lucky to have him
Let me
tonight.
look.
Well, while you look,
next Saturday I should be free.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Yeah. Jody, come next Saturday. We'll talk C.S. Lewis.
Yeah, we'll do a little. C.S. Lewis. Amidst the glowing holiday decor, a merry menagerie of winter animals returns to Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. Have you guys ever seen these puppets that they do when you walk right in front of the Tree of Life? They are amazing.
Yeah, they are gorgeous. Yes.
Yeah. And they're not real. I mean, they're not made to look like real animals, but the cast members that are operating them are doing such a great job interacting with the guests that they're so cute. You know,
Mhm.
like they're just like these cutouts and stuff, but it's really great and interactive. And I love seeing vlogs on this.
I don't know. I felt like it was like actually rubbing against my leg. Like I forgot which animal it was, but it was like
Right.
wanting me to pet it. So it was rubbing against my leg, and I'm like, oh, it's a puppet, but oh my god, it's real. You know?
Right. Yeah. A lot of people can't help rub against your leg. It's not easy.
I know. As
um,
long as you don't lift your leg to pee on it, we're good.
then we're okay, right? Rub away, but no urinating. Epcot's going to celebrate the return of Candlelight Professional or Processional. I'm sorry, not the professional. During Epcot International Festival of the Holidays, beginning November 24th to the 30th. Other guest favorite traditions like spirited storytellers, joyful music acts, and performers, and the holiday kitchens are going to return to the World Showcase this festive season. If you guys don't follow Don and Marie on the go, then check it out, because a couple of years ago, Don and Marie went to Epcot in one of their vlogs, and Don was chosen to interact. Is that in the
Norway.
Norway
It
pavilion?
was in Norway, and it was the
Right.
story of the barn elf.
Yes, and it was really funny. I mean, you did a great job, and they were really funny, like interacting with the guests.
No.
Yeah, that was
one of the things I miss. And years ago in England, they used to have the street. They had street theater,
yeah.
and they would do the different stories. One of the stories they did was this King Arthur and his round table. During Christmas, they would do They would do a Christmas Carol, and
Oh, okay.
I got picked for that one to be Ebenezer Scrooge.
Oh, nice.
So, of course, that was before we had these fancy
Hi,
iPhones.
Jamie. Yeah,
But
yeah.
it
Before
was
you
fun.
can ever have someone capture it.
Yeah.
Right.
Disney's Hollywood
was,
Studios is going to return to the Yuletide projection show, the Hollywood Tower Hotel. Sorry, Alan. Toy Story Land, you're going to be able to once again spot Woody, Jesse, and Buzz supporting their holiday best. Go ahead.
No. I was gonna say, have you guys been to the Candlelight Processional?
Never.
This was my first year.
We went a couple times, and I haven't one of them on video.
Who did you guys see?
It was James Amos was the well, I've seen James Amos and the Little Mermaid,
Jody
Oh,
Benson.
Jody,
Oh, that's cool.
and the guy that played the guy. Oh God, what was his name? The little person, Fenwick, Warwick
Warwick Davis.
Davis.
Yeah. So
We've
he's in
He's in
he's in
Willow,
a
he's in
dozen.
Star Wars.
He's in
well,
yeah,
you're right.
he-
But the recently the one show that they redid was the
Willow.
Willow. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But- the one of the conductive, he got so into it during the Hallelujah
Katie.
chorus,
Hey, Katie.
literally jumped up while it was conducting and got airtime. And I was like, "Oh my God! Look at the airtime the conductor's getting."
Alan, who did you get to see do the narrating?
So through 1.5 million people, very, very tiny, I saw Josh Gad.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he was very cool, very funny.
He's funny, man.
Yeah, he was very funny. He made
What's
his
up,
jokes
cuz?
about.
Yeah.
He talked about wanting to, seeing the show as a kid and always wanting to grow up and do it, and then it was his like full circle moment where he can come back and do it.
Yeah, he'd be pretty cool. I think if we were watching the Jungle Book, the live animated yesterday, and I think if I had to choose somebody who I'd like to hear their voice, might be Idris Elba. That would be pretty cool. Or Morgan Freeman. Like when I just think of like a voice, I'd like to hear do it. But I know a lot of people like Patrick
Neil
What?
Patrick
Neil
Harris.
Patrick Harris. Thank you. Man,
Oh,
I am drawing a
yeah.
blank tonight. Yeah, I mean, I think he's one of the big draws there, right? Like when he does it.
Mhm.
And then he also spends like a lot of time there with his husband and children when they're there. Like people spot them around the parks a lot too. So
They're at parks constantly. Yeah.
yeah, they are. They're Disney people. Um, this joyous holiday entertainment says at Disney Springs, guests can shop for their loved ones while enjoying the dazzling decor and the Disney Springs Christmas tree stroll. Visitors who stop into town center won't believe what they see. There won't be any sweatshirts for Kim. There's going to be magical snowfall in Central Florida, though. Guests can say hello to Santa Claus as he makes special appearances in all 4 parks, Disney Springs, and even at Disney Water Park, where you're going to be able to find him dressed in his tropical holiday beachwear. I love it. Let's see.
Wow, he's got a lot of traveling to do.
Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff going on. Then they talk about, of course, it didn't go into detail, but you'll be able to go to the properties like Grand Floridian for the gingerbread house. Yeah.
Best
no.
smell ever
No,
is
she's
the
still
Grand
watching.
Floridian lobby with the gingerbread house.
Kim says, "Oh, there will be sweatshirts." Did you ever guys see the movie There Will Be Blood? Kim made a movie called There Will Be Sweatshirts.
Oh,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
But her movie is a lot bloodier.
Oh God, it's bloodier. If she doesn't get her sweatshirts, yeah, I bet the Grand Floridian Allen smells terrific around the holiday season with that gingerbread house in it, chocolate and gingerbread and all the sugar and molasses and
I bring a few shingles home with me.
Yeah, I would. Here's 8 festive facts that Disney parks had that says you need to know about the holiday decor at Walt Disney World. There's 29 icon trees that are between 15 and 70 feet tall. Another 596 trees ranging from 2 to 14 feet tall. Stars and toppers for trees can be up to 7 feet wide and weigh more than 200 pounds. Fact number 2, the largest tree is 70 feet tall, which is at Disney's Contemporary Resort. I never would have thought
sense.
that. Yeah, Contemporary?
Yeah, because they got that. We're over by Chef Mickey. Like they got that big open area by the monorail.
Yeah. Right. I would have thought Wilderness Lodge, but I guess not.
I would have thought they.
I know the one in
biggest
Animal
one in
Kingdom
Magic
Lodge
Kingdom.
is pretty big.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The one in Magic Kingdom. Right. True.
Yeah.
Well, this one at Contemporary weighs more than 33,000 pounds and has 1,200 individual branches. Imagine having to open this thing up and prepare those branches. Like, yeah, if you put up a fake Christmas tree and you have to prepare those branches to look real, it's a lot of work. Never mind this thing. It's decorated with 16,000 lights and more than 200 custom light up ornaments. Fact 3, the life-size gingerbread house at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa is made up of more than 10,000 individual pieces of gingerbread. This year's house has 23 hidden Mickeys. That's cool. One for each year it's been on display. So that's a neat fact. In total, Christmas trees throughout the resort feature more than 12,000 branches and are made from more than 110 tons of steel. Decorating all those tree stakes, more than 15,000 oversized ornaments, 260,000 lights. Fact 5, Disney Springs is a location with the most decor, nearly 2,000 individual pieces, including trees, garlands, ornaments, and other festive details. Nearly 5,000 garlands are hung throughout Walt Disney World Resort. Together, they cover a distance of nearly 9 miles. On top of that, 1,700 wreaths are installed each year. Fact 7, the holiday service team maintains, installs, and removes more than 40,000 individual pieces of decor each year across 780 locations at 41 properties. They have a holiday services team. Those include Walt Disney World theme parks and resort hotels, Disney cruise line ships, and more. And fact 8, holiday decor installation begins Halloween night and is complete by Thanksgiving. The holiday service team that makes this magic happen consists of 50 year-round cast members. My God, and up to 90 seasonal cast members that join the team. It's like they have their own elves that like prepare for the holidays.
Okay, so funny. I've experienced this. Okay, I checked in the Animal Kingdom Lodge with my mom, and We went up to our room, we went to bed, and the next morning the tree was up. Like all of
Yeah.
a sudden, out of nowhere,
Insane, right?
it was crazy. Like this giant tree, and I would say it was close to like 50 feet. Giant was installed overnight. It was crazy.
Well, that's the holiday decor installation team. They are the holiday services team.
Mm-hmm.
I never even knew they had a holiday services team. Pretty cool. New Mickey and Minnie 2023 holiday outfits revealed and more coming to Disneyland. Really cute. Look at Mickey's sweater and his green pants. Love it.
Minnie's looking stylish with that bow to the side.
She is looking cute, I'll be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love it. Don, what do you think about these outfits?
I'm just speechless. I'm very impressed. I'm thinking, gee, I had an uncle that used to wear that same outfit.
Right? As Mickey?
I'm talking about the dress, but
oh yeah. I'd be definitely impressed with that one as well.
I like Mickey's Argyle sweater there, though.
I know, it's awesome. I love it. I might have to get one of those.
Sweater vest.
Sweater vest. It's a Small World holiday is going to return to Disneyland Park this holiday season. Why do they not do this in Disney World either? I don't get when they don't cross these things over. Hey guys, get the holiday team in 2 locations.
I wish they would do Nightmare Before Christmas in Haunted Mansion also.
Yeah, like they do that in Disneyland, right? Like, come on. This looks pretty cool though. Like, look at all the garland and the decoration. A big giant happy holiday snowman right there. Like, you know, that would definitely get me on It's a Small World. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I'd ride it.
So funny enough, I rode. Sorry, Don.
No, go ahead.
I rode Small World in Paris, and you know how ours is a view of other countries.
Right.
It's interesting how they view Americans over there. And It's a Small World.
Just a bunch of little people like on their phones?
No, it's a giant like Hollywood sign as your boat rides through the America.
Hi, Tessa.
Section.
Yeah?
It's a Small World. Yeah.
Really? So that's how they view us.
Yeah, just a big Hollywood sign in our section of It's a Small World.
Mm-hmm. So on Marie and on our bucket list, going to Disneyland for Christmas is in the top 3.
Disneyland, California?
Yep, Disneyland, California.
Right.
You know, it's, retirement is slowly creeping up on us, and we sit there and say, when we retire, we're going to go on a road trip and visit all our friends.
Yeah.
We're going to leave, and we're going to end up all over the United States because, hey, we won't have to punch a time clock anymore.
Yeah. Well, you know what you could do if you head to New Jersey, you could see the museum of the largest collection of sweatshirts ever amassed. That's here. In New Jersey.
Yes, that's on the list. It's that's like right below Disneyland.
It's right there
in California.
It's right here, though. Literally,
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way to see it. It's crazy. You can't believe that all those sweatshirts are in one location.
What's the mission? You have to bring a new sweatshirt.
You gotta bring one in order to get in. It's like a club. Yeah. Like the only rule of Sweatshirt Club is to bring a sweatshirt. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party merch was announced.
Yes,
little tiny
very
shirt,
cute stuff.
Right? It is. So she's wearing a
that
nice
spirit jersey. She's wearing. Yeah, I see my eye on that one.
There's a nice pin. It says Holiday Magic, which is pretty neat. It's got Mickey in the sleigh with a reindeer. Here is the back of that spirit jersey, which
it is. Yep.
Totes adorbs is how you would describe this.
I would think I would look good in that.
I think you would look great in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then here's the sweatshirt in the background, but it's showing this holiday magic mug. So their theme is holiday magic that they're going for here. Sneak peek upcoming holiday merch. So that was the very merry merch. And here's the holiday merch. which I love it. I love the models with the clothes.
Mm-hmm. Do you think they got to keep that?
I doubt it.
Ugh.
They beat him up afterwards and take. They're like, give me those clothes back. It's not free. I like the shirt this guy's wearing. Nice short sleeve
Yeah,
Hawaiian style
I
Christmassy
do like
shirt.
that.
Right? Yeah, I'm the type of guy like in winter in New Jersey. Like if I'm in my house, I'm not wearing a sweater. I'm in a t-shirt and probably shorts because I run
Yeah.
hot. So I'd wear that in my house with like shorts, and then if I had to go outside, I might throw on like a sweatshirt or something. Yeah, I don't really like to bundle up in my house. One of the craziest
Thanks,
things in
Kim.
my like, yeah, I know.
Wait,
Um,
she missed it. I said thanks, Kim.
yeah, come on, Kim, get with it tonight. Um, do you guys ever like sit around your house relaxing in jeans? Because that like boggles my mind.
No, and also the people that can sleep in jeans.
Yes. Like you ever like somebody can just conk out, take a nap, full out in a pair of jeans? Or like they like wear the jeans at night? I don't get it. Don, are you a
No.
jean person at night?
I don't I don't own a pair of
No.
jeans anymore. I used to be a jean
Right.
person, but right now I have cargo pants.
Yeah, cargo's better. Cargo's more
Yeah.
comfortable. Like I wear jeans
Mm-mm.
to work on Fridays, but yeah, Kim never wears jeans. True.
I wear jeans to the classroom on Fridays.
Yeah, like on Friday we get to wear, like dress down. So it's a pair, dress shirts, shorts, and a dress shirt or something. But some people can just like lounge out wearing jeans. I don't know why I brought that up, but it just made me think of that. Let's see. What do we got next? Here's a nice, cute couple wearing adorable sweatshirts.
Oh,
All right.
damn.
I know. And there's some festive Crocs
Oh,
with
interesting.
what are those things that you stick into the holes of the Crocs?
Gibbets.
Gibbets, not to be confused with giblets
Oh,
or
I like
giblets.
her ugly Christmas spirit jersey though.
Yeah, they're not showing a lot of it though. They blocked it with that bag.
No. Yeah.
Jolly Holidays to you. But yeah, I'd like to see more of the sweatshirt.
Spirit
Um,
jersey.
Spirit jersey. There you go. And then finally,
Oh, the Hanukkah line.
some stuff for Hanukkah, which is really cute. I love those ears.
Yeah, that Hanukkah lounge flag. Look at that.
I know it's really nice and bright blue. I love the blue with the yellow. So that's cool that they're inclusive to this. I mean, it's about time, right? Someone said. So that's what we have here for our holiday stuff from Disney. Is there anything that I'm missing? Is there anything that you guys heard announced for the holidays that?
Well, I heard rumors that the Tin Soldiers were coming back to the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Parade. They one of my friends that's a cast member said that they had a audition. They put an audition out for people to be in that character.
Yeah,
So that's a good indicating. They haven't been back since COVID.
right. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, I've never got the experience any of these holiday parades, parties, like anything other than like early on when we first brought Colton. It was the last year of the Osborne Lights, and Kim and I with her mom came with us, and Colton, of course, and we were at Hollywood Studios, and we got to experience, the streets with the holiday lights and the Snope, which was really neat. And like Alan, you said, like it went from Halloween, end of Halloween, pumpkin stuff everywhere to bam, Christmas overnight, literally.
Yeah.
But yeah, never got to do one of these
Yeah.
special parties. Go ahead, Don.
Marie and I, Osborne Lights were one of our favorite things we would like to do.
Yeah.
We would go into the lights, and they had the at Use Guys merchandise. They would sell hot cocoa, and we'd get a cup of hot cocoa, and we would
Right.
just sit in the lights, enjoy the lights, enjoy because they had number of different songs that they would have the lights start dancing to.
Right.
and you never know what song. I can't remember how many were in the loop, but you just sat there and watch your people because they're just everyone's standing there with their mouth open, going, "Wow."
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. I mean, that was the first time I think, Kim and I had ever seen that. Of course, for Colton and her mom, and really cool and sad that it was the last year, but I'm glad we got to see it.
Yeah.
I remember though it being so hot that I brought a towel from the hotel room around my neck into the parks, right?
Yeah.
And when we were leaving that night, I'll never forget, a state trooper said to another state trooper, they were outside like with the dogs, and he's like, "Look at this guy stealing." And he just caught me off guard, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I said, "No, I'm going back to the room. I'm going to bring it back." He's like, "I'm just joking with you." I was like, like, "Yeah, don't scare me like that, dude." I'm like, I sweat a lot, so I needed the towel, but I am bringing it back to the room.
Another thing that's gone that we used to like in Animal Kingdom, they had a Jingle Jungle Jingle um, jamming Jingle Jungle parade.
That's a lot of words.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it upset the animals or something, so they stopped
They
doing
stop.
it.
Yeah.
The,
I mean,
you
they
know,
still,
too,
yeah, have the Jingle Cruise in Animal Kingdom. I mean, Magic Kingdom, which I never got to do
yeah.
either. But yeah, that's a lot of, they probably stopped it because it was too hard to say.
Probably. But if you can imagine, it would come around the whole loop and go into start in Africa, drive around, and then go exit through Asia.
Right.
So had a nice parade route.
I'm sure. I mean,
Um,
Animal Kingdom is so hard to do stuff in, though, again, because of the animals and so much. If you watch the behind the scenes on the Disney Plus special, like how much goes into it, I'm surprised the park even stays open that many hours because there's so much care that goes into the animals that they have to close and take care of them. But yeah, it's really like the body of water in that theater that they had that kite show, right? Kite Tails in.
yeah,
Like I think people would like even probably pack in there if you just had jet skis and boats driving around with like holiday related characters on it, right? Like
Yeah.
like
they haven't.
flotillas and stuff.
I don't know. They haven't
Yeah.
found any. They haven't found a good show for that.
Yeah,
They just
No.
I don't understand why. They find all these great shows for the other parks, but for Animal Kingdom, they just can't hit that
it's hard.
target.
Well, yeah, because you can't do fireworks, right?
Right.
It can't be late. You can do lights. Maybe drones might work.
I was literally just about to say that, Dave.
Right?
Yeah.
So I was really, I got the only unlucky thing that I had while I was in Europe was all the protests that were going on in Paris last week. So they closed the park early, and that was one of the things I was so excited to see was the drone show that they had for the 30th in Paris. And they canceled the fireworks and the drone show that night because of the protest. No, I was just about to say drones. I think drones is the way of the future, and we need to do something.
Yeah, especially at Animal Kingdom because it's not in certain areas of the park. It's not going to disturb the animals. It's not overly noisy. There's no fireworks. There's no debris falling. That's another thing too. Like with fireworks, you got to be like. So people don't realize the fireworks at Magic Kingdom behind the castle aren't behind the castle. They're literally behind Magic Kingdom on a side street. So on 4th of July, we bought very little manageable fireworks from a local store. And our neighbors had some fireworks and they lit them off in the street. But even just those, they were lighting like you could hear pieces falling on the houses and stuff, like tiny little pieces. And thank God it rained before that because everything was wet. But so at Animal Kingdom, you couldn't do that with the animals and the amount of land they have there. So, drones might be the way to, I think that
a few years ago before
expensive.
COVID, they did a drone show during Christmas time at Disney
I remember
Springs,
that. Yeah.
Yes.
and I saw it, and it was really good.
Yeah.
I
Like do it over that body of water there in that theater area and put the drones up there. And again, then maybe have characters driving around like flotillas or,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like Goofy Santa or something on a jet ski or who knows. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I think the FAA got involved with regulating the drone shows.
Oh.
You know, you have to have a. I was reading where you have to have a safe avenue from where they take off. You can't
Mhm.
fly over people.
Over people, right? Just in case.
Yeah, so you have to
Yeah.
have a safe avenue where, you know, from where the launch is to where the show, and the show cannot be over people.
That's why that body of water might be good,
Yeah,
right? Like,
Yeah, that'd
yeah,
be perfect,
yeah,
and they can set up the launch on the islands back there,
yeah,
away from
it's
people. Yeah, you're good.
yeah,
something.
or
But
you know, bring them down the river, that you know, bring them down that river to the lake.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I think Disney does a great job with their holiday stuff. But I would love to see like the Epcot and all the countries like to have a parade like Tapestry of Nations, but a holiday parade that goes through it. I know that's a lot. It's a big space to carry, but I mean, maybe time it with the show. You know,
I think Epcot. I think they do Epcot. You know, the
right? Yeah,
Epcot does the Festival of Holidays fantastically.
right.
Hmm.
I wouldn't change it. If they were to do a nighttime spectacular, holiday themed,
Hmm.
and work all the countries into that,
Right.
Yeah.
okay. But I can't see how a parade would work.
Maybe I'm just trying to bring Tapestry of
Yeah,
Nations back. I don't know.
yeah, maybe.
Kim, I need a Tapestry of Nations shirt, by the way. Like, I need that. I need a shirt. I don't know if we have to make it or buy it, but like,
Do it.
I'm clamoring for it. I don't know about you guys, but I love Tapestry of Nations. Um, what do we got coming up next week? Are we doing a Disneyland Patty
Let's do it.
thing with Alan? Are we going to do this?
Let's
What do
do
we?
it.
Yeah,
I think we
Yeah.
should let. I should think we should have an Allen show.
yeah. Another one? Really? A
Well,
whole Alan? All right, I think we could do it. Yeah, and on the 22nd is Kim's birthday, so I think I'm going to be taking that night off. But Don, you're going to be where? Grand Flow?
We're gonna start Saturday the 22nd. We're gonna be in Hollywood Studios. We have reservations for Woody's Roundup Barbecue. The
Ooh.
Roundup.
I
So
need
that will
to
be a
know about
first.
that.
Pictures to follow.
Mm-hmm.
Also, so then we're going to be staying in the Grand Floridian, and then the next day we're supposed to be hitting Magic Kingdom.
Sweet.
Ooh.
And now, are you going to the Roundup Rodeo Barbecue with just Marie or anyone else going with you?
We might have someone else with us.
Okay, maybe a
We've
friend.
so you know, we've thrown the invite out to Panda.
Yeah.
We've made, and we've also invited the Redneck Diz Nerd.
Ooh,
Um,
Ooh.
nice.
He's someone that wants to get into blogging, and
Yeah.
I noticed that you put a notice on the website for you're looking for more co-hosts.
We need a co-host. Yeah, we need someone to help out.
So I forwarded that to him.
Nice.
So because I told him, I said, hey, I work with him.
Yeah.
And I said, you know, they're looking for a co-host. And he says, oh, I didn't know that. So I forwarded that link
Yes.
to him. So we'll see.
Yeah. Well, for specific, I mean, again, for stuff like, you know, in 2 weeks it's Kim's birthday, and so I'm gonna have to shut down the show. Other than have like, you know, right now while Jay is in a transition period and moving and stuff and busy, like we don't really have someone else to help out, or not everybody's always available. So it'd be nice to have enough people so that we really aren't taking nights off. But you know, life happens, and Kim's birthday is more important than the show. So you know, we'll do that instead. So, but yeah.
I agree. Kim's birthday is more important.
Right? Yeah, I got her a bunch of sweatshirts.
I actually think you should send her on a solo trip to Walt Disney World for her
Oh
birthday.
my God, Don. I can't believe you just
Actually, you know
said
what?
that.
Can I amend that?
Yeah, please.
Dave
With
took
Alan?
her on a trip. Yeah, I was gonna say, can I
Yeah.
go?
Oh, yes, with Alan. Perfect. Yeah. The
Well,
only thing worse than Kim being able to shop on her own would be Alan being with her.
Okay, you guys will be very proud. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Hang on. I only came home with
Oh.
2 Spirit jerseys from Disneyland Paris.
Those
That's
are
it.
cute. Those are really cute.
Look,
Is that a
okay.
Donald Duck Spirit jersey?
No. Okay, so
It's
look,
just
it says Euro Disney. It's for the 30th anniversary.
I love it.
And it's got Mickey on the front.
That is so.
And
When Euro
this
Disney
is
first
Avengers
opened up,
Campus.
it was Euro Disney, right? And then they changed it
Right.
to Disneyland Paris.
Right, and I'll talk about that next week.
Yeah,
There's still a lot of decor that says Euro Disney on it, and I took a ton of pictures that I'll send.
Yeah, I want to kind of maybe we could dive into that too about how big of a failure it was, and then I mean at first, and so when I was with Mousecast, we interviewed Lee Cockerell, who was there and was running the park, and he talked about that. And it wasn't that it was done poorly; it just people didn't show up. And it didn't go over well. And I think maybe, we'll talk about your trip, but we could dive into some of that history because now
Absolutely.
they've accepted it for what it is.
Well, and the friend that I went with, he knew a lot of the backstory and a lot of the history, especially with the not Hollywood Studios, the Walt Disney Studios side.
Right.
It's called Walt Disney Studios over there. They had to build that side of the park or else they were going to lose their land from Paris. And Paris could have taken that land and built a neighborhood right there,
Right.
So they had to build that park, and that park did not have many attractions coming in and opening, and now that they've added and are adding more, they're adding the Arendelle back there.
Right.
Which the construction looked really cool. But it's an interesting story, like you said.
Yeah, we should definitely touch on that next week because who was Eisner CEO of Disney at the time?
It was Michael Eisner at the time.
It was Eisner, right? Yeah, that's right. And Lee Cockerell was in charge over there in Euro Disney.
Mm-hmm.
So Don, you're going to join us next Saturday as well?
I'm probably going to join. I'll know. Actually, this coming week is Marie's birthday. I'm supposed to be, and we're having people over Saturday.
Okay.
So, and
happy birthday, Marie!
I know. Kim's birthday, Marie's birthday coming up. Well, maybe Kim will join us next Saturday, and then the weekend after we'll take off. But I don't know. We'll see. Well, another fun now that's Disney's Disney Nightlife show. I thank you both for hanging out with me tonight, and I thank everybody for tuning in for our Christmas in July.
I've missed you, my friends.
I know. I was excited for you, but a little nervous because you were nervous about your flight as well. You're like, so I kind of felt a little.
I don't know. We can talk about that next week.
Yeah.
It was my travel itself was very long.
Yeah.
But I made it. I got my bag 3 days later. We'll just start there.
No.
Alan was naked for 3 days. Let's tease that.
And Alan, I know you have to be secretive about when you go down to Disney because you can't have the crowds swarming.
The paparazzi follow me.
Yeah,
I know.
No way. Right.
But if you would give someone that lives in Florida a little opportunity, they may be able to go down to the park and say hello.
Well, I think we can offline have a conversation and set some days up. My Frontier Pass is still good for, until the end of August, and I can pop on down for a few days.
I think that needs to happen.
You know what? I can probably tell people. Everybody be quiet. I might go down for Tiffany the weekend of what is that? August 5th, 6th, and 7th. Tiffany's playing at Epcot.
Is that for the food and wine?
It is for food and wine.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
because food and wine starts this month now.
Yeah.
I do love me some Tiffany.
I know you do. I think we're alone now. Yeah.
I know. There doesn't seem to be anyone around.
No, it doesn't be. Don, do you know who Tiffany is? Are you a
No.
fan? No? Okay. Well, hey, you know, to each his own. She was in 80s.
I'm an 80s baby.
In 80s. Well, yeah, I was born in the 72, but Tiffany was right there when I was a teenager. So, yeah.
Is that the one
You
that
saw
did the
Tiffany a little
remake?
different than I
Oh,
did.
what?
Of the
she did a
Beatles
bunch.
song, yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. Yep,
Yeah.
that's her.
Good night, Mr. Cornell.
Good night.
3 a.m. there in Africa for Cornell. Sorry, Cornell. Go to bed. Yeah. All right. Well, tune in next weekend for a recap of Alan's trip to Disneyland Paris, a lost bag, no clothes, and maybe some history on Euro Disney. That would be
You
cool.
could talk a little C.S. Lewis too, a little Oxford.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that.
You know what? If I can't make it live or be on the show, I'm definitely gonna watch the replay.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that. I think everybody else does too.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I definitely just watch the replay anyway, just because I want to watch myself.
Because you're on it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And of course we can watch the replay on YouTube.
Yeah, you can catch it on YouTube. You can find it right in the group. You can, anywhere else on Twitter and stuff we're streaming. But for now, here is our outro. We love you guys. Have a great rest of your Saturday night and your weekend. Thank you for tuning in. Now that's Disney's Disney Night Live. And we'll catch you guys next Saturday.